Hello, happy Monday. Hope everyone's well, had a good weekend. Remember, drop me a like in down below. I'd appreciate that. Just click the button, it helps me out greatly. If you want to drop us in a comment as well, always appreciate those. Thumbs up, smiley face. If you want any information on our women only group fitness program, we've got two special offers going at the moment. We've got the Black Friday offer, which ends at the end of the month, where you can get sort of 6 months of bootcamp plus a load of other additional weight loss resources where I can teach you not only how to lose weight and keep it off, but also most importantly stick to something. And well, there's options to start in January as well if you want to there, so just comment below with ready on that, or if you want to know the details on our standard program, our 6-week transformation. And again, we've got another special offer going on our virtual sessions. Again, just comment below with ready and we can give you more details on that. So obviously let's talk about hands, face, space in this. So let's talk about good old C word, not that C word. There's a lot of talk at the moment regarding COVID and coronavirus, or whatever you want to call it, and prevention and then cures and vaccines and testing and masks. And there's a lot of finger pointing that goes on. But actually, when you do the research, a lot of early COVID mortality is linked to obesity. A lot of it, not all of it, so don't dig me out about specific examples, but I'm talking on the whole. A lot of the early mortality of a respiratory illness is based around things linked to obesity. So it's three of the common ones: heart disease, hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity being another one which is sort of linked into that, all that. So basically a lot of the stuff that is causing early death, which is potentially not necessarily just age related, is obesity. Hence why if you look at the countries like America and the UK, the reason why the death rates and the infection rates and the hospitalisations are higher, one factor for that is just our level of obesity. I mean, 65% in the UK, 65% of UK adults are classed as overweight. And in certain parts of the UK, up to over a third of people that live in the areas are classed as obese, not just overweight, obese. So it's a problem, but nobody's talking about it. And I think everyone's blaming and pointing fingers, but nobody's talking about it. And I think what we're doing now, unfortunately, for the likes of you who are watching this video, is we're moving away from things we can control. Like you can control how much food you put in your mouth. You can control how much you move your body. If you're physically able to, again, don't dig me out, then we can control those things. So why is nobody talking about it? Well, it's partly because of this sensitivity now towards weight and being overweight, which I talked about the other day. Now, like I've said before, if you're happy being obese, fine, it's your choice. As a human being, you have that choice to make. It's your right as a person to be obese. That's fine. But there are consequences, and there are physical consequences to that, which you have to accept. You can't then say, well, I want to be happy, I want to be body positive, but I don't want the consequences. Well, it doesn't work like that. You can be body positive, you can love your body even if you're fat, but there are consequences to that. So, now more than ever, what we need to be doing is focusing on prevention as much as we focus on cure. We need to be saying, well, actually, has this given us a jolt to say, look, we need to be looking after ourselves a bit better, because the facts are the facts, but no one's talking about them because of, we might offend. Everybody wants to go to the supermarket and film themselves not wearing a mask and arguing with police, some staged nonsense, but they don't want to go out and actually challenge and fix the problems. They don't want to say, well, I'll tell you what, this has been a bit of a wake-up call for me to start trying to eat a bit less, start trying to be a bit more active in my day-to-day life. Don't have to do anything serious. Don't have to run marathons. Don't have to train 6 days a week in the gym. Just do the stuff. Just do the stuff. But because no one's talking about it, it's pushing the responsibility off all the individuals and making everybody blame and point fingers. And we should be taking responsibility for the things we can control. And you can control how much you eat, and you can control how much you move. Okay, and that's most of us. Most of us can control those two things. And if you're choosing not to, well, that's fine. Again, it's your choice, but then there's consequences and we have to accept those consequences. So for me, when I was reading all this information, there was an article by the British Heart Foundation that came out and said the four things you can do to help prevent early COVID mortality are quit smoking, lose weight, move more, and improve your heart health. All interlinked. Those, take the smoking out. The rest of them are obesity related or health related. And this isn't complicated. It's not easy some days, especially now, chocolate covered everything in the shops, but it isn't complicated. And it's not easy for me. And this isn't about being perfect, and it's certainly not about it's not about being perfect, and it's not about saying it's all right for other people. It's about taking ownership. And if you take control and take some ownership over what you do on a day-to-day basis, That's going to make all the difference. And I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. Thank you, Richard. I'm not saying it's easy. What I'm saying is it's doable. And if you want help, help is available to help make these changes. If you don't, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. So yeah, we have to take control of this thing as best we can. All of us collectively. It's not easy for anyone, but we have to take control of it so we can learn from this. Otherwise, we're just going to end up with a load of vaccinated fat people. And we haven't really fixed the core issues here because we're shying away from it. So if you've got issues yourself or you've got key issues, don't hide away from them. Don't shy away from them. Put them out in the open. If you want to chat about them, feel free. Comment below. Comment with Ready down below. We can have a chat. We can see if we can help you in our signature women-only programs. Like I said at the start, we can help. Help is available. Or drop me a direct message and we can see if we can support you. Because support is there if you want it. This isn't about being alone or suffering in silence. If you need help, ask for it. It is available. You might have to make a few sacrifices and you might have to, you know, get a bit uncomfortable in terms of how much you invest in yourself, but it is available to you if you want it. You've just got to ask. So feel free, again, comment below if you want to with Ready, or drop me a direct message, or just drop us a like in, click the button. That's always appreciated on these videos, helps me out greatly. And yeah, have a good day. And remember, you can control more than you think. Not easy, but simple if you know how. And if you need help, ask. See you later.